Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott, and this is the Financial Freedom Activation. In recent episodes, we've developed an amazing new, what I like to call a technology. Simply by listening to these episodes, I activate a potential within your field, and suddenly new reality becomes available to you. We've explored the ability to create activations. Activations are like a meditation or hypnosis, but you do not have to do anything. You don't have to sit down and close your eyes or get your body into the right alignment. You can listen to this while you're making dinner or going for a walk. You can play it in the background. The words that I'm using are designed to covertly and subtly change the programming within your mind and the energy within your field. By the time we're done, I want to enable a new possibility in your life. And we've had great success with this. I've created the romantic love activation, the money out of thin air activation, money from unexpected sources activation. We also have a freedom activation, but I really wanted to focus on financial freedom. This has long been one of my primary goals, not only for myself, but I want to find a way to create financial freedom for everybody that is listening. As I've tried to help people with whatever problems they have, be it depression, relationship problems, job troubles, I have found that the greatest desire for the majority of people I talk to is not just wealth or abundance, but financial freedom. That's the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want, where you don't have to worry about your bills or your job anymore. You don't have to be retired to have financial freedom. You can find financial freedom now. And as I teach, you create your reality. And all realities are available to you. So why not open up the potential for financial freedom in your life? This is available to you if you take action and rewrite the very strict subconscious programming that has been placed before you. You've been told since you were young that you had to work your whole life. And then when you're almost dead, you can retire for a few years and then that's it. A slave to this system. How can you reach for spiritual enlightenment or understanding when you're a slave to this system, having to work 9 to 5 every day, constantly struggling to survive, to have enough to pay your bills, to pay your rent, to take care of your kids? Many of you that are listening, there is a part of your mind that has instantly blocked me. You have said, it's all fantasy thinking. It is not even close to possible. If it was, we'd see people doing it every day. Well, people are not activating this potential every day. And today, we're activating a real potential. Remember, all things have happened in the multiverse, and there's a version of you that right now in this moment is financially free. And our goal is to tune into that version of you and bring it into your energy field. And so everything that I do in this episode is designed to integrate with this new reality. I will teach, give techniques, ideas, and at the end, I will activate this potential in your field. Once it's a potential, all you have to do is choose it. It is available to you, and if you choose that you don't want financial freedom for whatever reason, then that's fine. But it absolutely will happen if you choose to let it happen. You can be financially free. It is available to you. Just let go. And as you listen to the sound of my voice, know that underlying the sound of my voice are packets of information that are floating into your conscious field. Every word I use and the pattern of words I use may seem mundane or normal, but in reality, they're magical statements that are realigning what is available to you. Open up to this possibility. Allow the magic of my words to flow within you. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever dreamed of a life where money is not a constant worry? Where your bank account is always comfortably full and you're free to pursue your passions without fretting about the next paycheck? That is financial freedom. And it's not just a pipe dream. It's a reality that is within your grasp. The financial freedom to do what you want, when you want, where you want, how you want. Now you might be thinking, easy for you to say, Brian, you don't know my situation. And you're right, I don't. But I don't need to. I do know that financial freedom is not about having a specific amount of money. It's about reaching a point where you have enough resources to live comfortably, pursue your goals, and handle unexpected expenses without stress. It's about breaking free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle and creating a life where money works for you, not the other way around. Here's the kicker. Your mindset plays a pivotal role in achieving this freedom. You've probably heard the saying, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. It turns out this applies to your financial success too. Your beliefs about money, wealth, and your own worthiness have a profound impact on your financial reality. If you believe money is scarce and hard to come by, that you have to compete for it, and guess what? That will be your experience. But if you believe that abundance is your natural state, that opportunities for wealth are all around you, that financial freedom is possible, you will start to see a shift in your financial landscape. This isn't just about feeling good. It's backed by countless success stories and even scientific research into the power of positive thinking and visualization. Your mind is an incredible tool. And when you learn to harness it, you can literally manifest the financial reality you desire. Now you might be thinking manifestation is just wishful thinking. It's never really worked for me. This is not true. If you're listening to this episode, it's likely that you've experienced some level of manifestation. The approach we're exploring, this activation, is about much more than just wishing for money to fall from the sky, though wouldn't that be nice? It is about rewiring your thoughts, emotions, and actions to align with a level of financial abundance that provides financial freedom for you. One thing I want to make sure is clear. It's not about grinding yourself into the ground or sacrificing everything for the almighty dollar. It's about creating a harmonious relationship with money, where wealth flows to you easily and joyfully. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme or a one-size-fits-all formula. It's a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. You'll uncover your own unique path to financial freedom, one that aligns with your values, passions, and deepest desires. So my question to you is, are you ready to activate your financial freedom? Are you ready to step into a new reality where money is your ally, not your adversary? Seriously, I'm asking, are you ready? Let's talk about where you're at right now, financially speaking. I know, for some of you this might feel about as appealing as a trip to the dentist, but hang with me, because understanding your current financial reality is the first step in achieving financial freedom. Think of it like this. If you were planning a road trip, you would need to know your starting point before you could map it out. Well, it's the same with your financial situation. We need to know where you're starting from before we can chart your path to financial freedom. Take a moment to think about your current financial situation. How do you feel when you think about money? Are you anxious, overwhelmed, maybe a little excited? There's no right or wrong answer. Just be honest with yourself. Now let's get a little more specific. Do you know how much money you have coming in each month? How about going out? If you're not sure, don't worry. You're not alone. Many people avoid looking at their finances too closely because it makes them uncomfortable. But remember, knowledge is power. The more clearly you can see your current situation, the more effectively you can change it. So for the next week, keep track of every penny you spend, and I mean every penny. That morning coffee, the parking meter, everything. You might be surprised at what you discover about your spending habits. While you're doing that, let's talk about something that has an enormous impact on your financial reality, your beliefs about money. We all have them, even if we're not always aware of them. These beliefs act like invisible scripts, guiding your financial decisions behind the scenes. Do you believe money is hard to come by? That rich people are somehow bad? That it's bad to seek out money? Is it bad for you spiritually to try to manifest money? Are you not good enough for the money? Do you not deserve the money? These are all examples of limiting beliefs that could be holding you back from financial freedom. Understand that you create your reality and your beliefs are the key. If you believe money is scarce, you'll find evidence to support that belief everywhere you look. If you believe abundance is your natural state, you'll start to notice opportunities for wealth all around you. Pay attention to those limiting beliefs that pop up when you think about money. Do you often find yourself thinking things like, I'll never be able to afford that. I never will be able to experience that. Money always slips through my fingers. These are clues to your underlying beliefs that are creating your reality. Now, beyond beliefs, you have to understand patterns. We all have them when it comes to money, and this is the thing that really helped me in my journey to financial freedom. Do you tend to splurge when you're feeling down? Or maybe you avoid looking at your bank balance because it makes you anxious. Perhaps you always seem to have just enough to get by, but never quite enough to start saving. These patterns are not random. They are reflections of your beliefs and habits. And the good news is once you recognize them, you can start to change them. Just by listening to this episode, you become aware of the patterns in your life, and those begin to change in your favor towards financial freedom. Remember, the goal is not to judge yourself or feel bad about your current situation. Everybody can do that. It's simply to shine a light on where you're at now, because once you see clearly where you're starting from, you can chart a course to where you want to go. Take some time to really explore your current financial reality. Look at the numbers, yes, but also look at your feelings, your beliefs, and your patterns. Be curious and compassionate with yourself. True financial freedom means that you have enough money, or enough money is coming in so that you don't have to work. You don't have to struggle, that you can cover your expenses, and you have the freedom to do whatever you want. That's it. And it's available to you. If you believe that you can create your reality, then you can create this reality. Understand that at its core, everything in the universe is energy, including money, and all energy vibrates at different frequencies. There are different frequencies to abundance. There's frequencies to receiving money unexpectedly or having a lucky day with money. There's also a frequency of financial freedom, frequency of complete relief. There's nothing you have to worry about for money ever again. And I'm not talking about just winning the lottery, because then you're focusing on the how. That's not important. There's a million ways that financial freedom can come to you right now in this moment. Like attracts like. This means that the energy you put out into the world will attract more of the same kind of energy back to you. So if you're constantly stressed and worried about money, you're going to vibrate at a frequency that attracts more scarcity and lack. You can change your vibration. You can raise your financial frequency to align with financial freedom. When you do, you'll notice amazing shifts in your financial reality. It has happened to me. It has happened to my clients. and thousands of people that watch my videos, just go into the comment section on my large sums of money meditation, and believe me when I tell you, it is all real. There are miracles happening every day, and I am so excited to be a conduit for these miracles. I want to be an active participant in your financial freedom. It makes me so excited, so happy to know that I can play a role in awakening this reality within you. I'm not the one doing this. I'm just simply reminding you of your power and awakening something within you so that you can do this very thing. Try this for a moment. Just appreciate the money you have. Be grateful for it. Maybe it's the coffee you could afford in the morning, or the roof over your head, or even the device you're listening to this on. It's the feeling of appreciation that counts. This is a high frequency feeling. This raises your frequency. Your mind is an incredibly powerful tool, and it really doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. So take some time and visualize your ideal financial situation, one that has financial freedom. See yourself living in pure abundance. Feel the relief and joy of financial freedom. What does it feel like? It's so much fun to imagine the feeling of financial freedom. The more real you can make it in your mind, the more you'll align with your energy with that reality. Now, there's lots of things that can hold you back. Energetic blocks to wealth, subconscious beliefs, or emotions that keep you from aligning with this abundance. Maybe you have a deep-seated belief that money is evil, or that you don't deserve wealth, or that it's anti-spiritual. These beliefs create energetic roadblocks on your path to financial freedom. Clearing these start with awareness, paying attention to your thoughts and feelings about money. When you spend money, when you think about money, when you notice a negative thought or emotion, don't judge it, just observe it. Then try this. Imagine that thought or emotion as a dark cloud. Now see a golden light of abundance dissolving that cloud. It might sound simple, but this is powerful in clearing those energetic blocks. Now, I'm not telling you to ignore real financial challenges or pretend everything is perfect. It's about shifting your baseline state from one of scarcity and stress to one of possibility and abundance. It's about approaching your financial life from a place of empowerment rather than fear. As you raise your frequency, as you allow my voice to raise your financial frequency, you become a beacon of abundance. You inspire and uplift those around you with this newfound financial freedom. Your new energy can open doors you never even knew existed. So tune into this frequency of abundance. Feel it, imagine it, and become it. What does this mean for you? Think about money for a moment. What comes to mind? Is it crisp bills, numbers in a bank account? Or maybe that feeling you get when you can buy something you really want? While money might seem very physical and concrete, at its core, it's really about energy. It's about the exchange of value, the flow of resources, and the emotions and beliefs you attach to it. Just like everything else in the universe, money operates on a certain frequency, and your personal energy, your thoughts and feelings about money all vibrate at a certain frequency too. The magic happens as you listen to me. You begin to match your frequency to that of abundance, wealth, and financial freedom. I want you to engage all your senses. I want you to see your ideal financial life. I want you to hear it, feel it, smell it, and taste it. If your vision includes a beach house, feel the sand between your toes. Hear the waves crashing, smell the salt in the air. Instead of seeing yourself as if you're watching a movie, step into the scene. See it through your own eyes. Feel the emotions in your body. Anchor yourself to this energy. It is now available to you. Our goal is to activate it completely and enter into it. And one of the ways you can do that is through the words that you use. Words have the power to shape your financial reality. The key is to create statements that feel true and exciting to you. Generic affirmations like "I am rich" might not cut it if your brain immediately goes, "Yeah, right." Instead, try something like "I am open to receiving abundance in expected and unexpected ways," or "Money flows to me easily and frequently," or "God is prospering me now." Another trick is start your affirmations with "I am in the process of," "I am becoming." This can help bypass initial resistance your mind might have. So instead of "I am a millionaire," "I am in the process of building great wealth." Instead of "I'm so happy and grateful to receive large sums of money," you say "I'm in the process of receiving large sums of money." If that helps you overcome that very important limitation, that part of you that says, "No, this is not true," then you should integrate those things into your affirmations. Make your affirmation specific and personal. Instead of "I am financially free," try "I," and then your name, "am creating a life of financial freedom and abundance." The more you connect with the affirmation, the more powerful it becomes. True financial freedom will, of course, come with large sums of money. So I like to affirm large sums of money coming into my life. Now, everybody goes through a certain path where large sums of money seems impossible. There's resistance to it. So you can say, "I am in the process of receiving large sums of money easily and quickly in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis in the best interest of all that I get to keep, give, spend, and invest and circulate joyfully." Your affirmation is yours to create. Create it and declare it openly and powerfully. Do this to reprogram your own subconscious mind. I recommend that you do this daily. You don't even have to call them affirmations. You can call them declarations. You set a time each day where you consciously, deliberately speak your declaration out loud. I say it's important to say out loud because hearing your own voice adds a layer of impact. Another thing you can do is stand in front of a mirror and look yourself in the eye as you speak your declaration. It might feel a bit awkward at first, but stick with it. The mirror is a powerful place because it combines your words with your own image, reinforcing the message to your subconscious. Another thing you want to do is write them down each day. An act of writing engages different parts of your brain, making the affirmation or declaration even more impactful. Remember, repetition is key, but not vain repetition. Your current beliefs about money are formed through years of repetition. Hearing what your parents said, what society says, what you've told yourself. To change these beliefs may take time and consistent effort. Infuse emotion and intensity into your affirmation so that you're not just saying it over and over. Although that can work in many cases. As you practice using affirmations and declarations, pay attention to how you feel. The goal is to generate positive emotions, excitement, gratitude, and confidence. These are all frequencies that are related to the financial freedom frequency. These are like fuel for your manifestations. Another thing you can do is record yourself saying these affirmations and listen to them while you're doing other things. Affirmations are not about denying your current reality or pretending everything is perfect. If you're facing real financial challenges, it's okay to acknowledge them. The key is to focus more of your energy on where you want to go rather than where you are. So what happens when abundance starts flowing your way? For a lot of folks, it's not the celebration you might expect. Instead, they feel uncomfortable, unworthy, or even guilty. It's like they've got a financial force field that pushes away the very abundance they've been working towards. For many people, there's a little part of them that is saying, "I do not deserve to be financially free." So let's start by talking about opening yourself to financial abundance. This is about expanding your capacity to receive. Think of yourself as a container for wealth. If you got a teacup mindset, you'll only hold a teacup's worth of abundance. Even if you're standing in a rainstorm of money, the goal is to become an ocean capable of receiving an endless stream of abundance. One way to do this is to practice receiving in small ways every day. Accept compliments graciously without deflecting them. Allow others to do kind things for you without feeling the need to immediately reciprocate. This might seem unrelated to money, but they're all part of strengthening your receiving muscles. Overcoming unworthiness and guilt around money is the key. These feelings often stem from deep-seated beliefs we picked up along the way. Maybe you were taught that money is evil, or that wanting more than you need is selfish. Perhaps you've internalized the idea that you have to struggle and suffer to find financial freedom. Here's the truth: you are worthy of abundance simply because you exist. You don't have to earn worthiness. It doesn't matter what you've done in your past. There's no karma involved in this. It is your birthright. So stand in front of a mirror and say, I am worthy of abundance. How does it feel? Is there discomfort or disbelief? That's okay. Keep practicing. Over time, you'll start to believe it. As for guilt, remember, having money doesn't make you a bad person. It's what you do with it that matters. In fact, the more abundance you allow into your life, the more you can help others and contribute to causes you care about. Wealth in the hands of good people can change the world. The art of receiving is about aligning your inner world with the abundance that is available in the outer world. As you practice and improve your ability to receive, you'll likely find more opportunities, more abundance, and more joy start flowing into your life. Now, there are practical steps. When you get done with this episode, you'll find yourself creating a debt payoff plan, and you will infuse it with positive energy. Instead of grudgingly making payments, you'll celebrate each one as a step towards freedom. You could even create a visual representation of your debt, maybe a jar of marbles, where each marble represents a certain amount. And as you make payments, you remove marbles and watch your debt jar empty. Remember, the universe responds to feelings more than words, so generate feelings of excitement around paying off your debt rather than dread or resentment. Move on to attract new income streams. This is where things get really fun. The key here is to open your mind to possibilities. Too often, you limit yourself by thinking there's only one way to make money. But the universe is infinitely creative, and so are you. Start by brainstorming all the ways you could potentially make money. Don't censor yourself. Let your imagination run wild. Could you monetize a hobby, offer a service, create a product? The goal is to shift from I can't to how can I? Here's a technique for income streams. The empty cup meditation. Imagine yourself holding an empty cup. Now visualize streams of money pouring into that cup from all directions. Some streams might be familiar, your current job, for instance, but pay attention to the new unexpected streams. What do they look like? How do they feel? This will open up your subconscious to recognize new opportunities. Another practice is to act as if you already have multiple income streams. How would you think, feel, and behave? Would you check multiple accounts each morning? Would you have different attitude towards spending? Embody that version of yourself as much as possible. Now, every part of this conversation has been designed to activate financial freedom. So we come to the final part of this activation. I want you to think of the ideal scenario where you are financially free. Notice how your body feels. There might be a sense of excitement, a lightness in your chest, a smile tugging at your lips. It's exciting. What's that feeling? That's your body's way of recognizing what's possible for you. Expand on that feeling. And with my voice, I activate that feeling to connect to the energy field around you. See this feeling spreading throughout your body from the top of your head down to your toes, expanding outwards into the field around you, into the multiverse. You feel yourself connecting to a version of you in the multiverse that is financially free. Feel this abundance, this knowing that financial freedom is not just possible, but natural for you. It is your lived reality. Suddenly, I want you to notice that you're thinking about money differently. You don't see it as something scarce or difficult to obtain. It's like the air around you. It's freely available. Now, as you listen to me, suddenly you notice that your future self comes into your field. This future self is the version of you that paid off all your debts and set yourself up so that you are financially free. Take a few moments and integrate the wisdom with packets of information from your future self now. Every moment, the energy and information flows into you. Open yourself up to receive it. Your future self from this alternate version of you. If you have questions, then ask them. Allow the information to flow into you about your new path to financial freedom. Every moment, more of this information flows into you. You may just be receiving packets that will unfold themselves at key times in your future state. You are awakening new skills and talents you don't even know you have, unique abilities that are creating value within you. My voice delivers an awakening within you. And with my voice, I give you permission to open up this possibility of financial freedom in your life. You are now free to do what you want when you want. This freedom is real. And I want you to feel an expectation, a knowing, an intention that you bring this into your life, not at the end of your life, but in the near future. Feel it. Every time you see money, whether it's cash in your wallet, numbers in your bank account, or prices on a menu, remind yourself, this is my tool for freedom, and I am walking the bridge that I created for financial freedom now. Be open to surprises. New opportunities will come your way. New exciting circumstances will happen in your life. I've undoubtedly activated financial freedom in your life, and a bridge is forming into a whole new reality. And all you have to do is walk the steps along that bridge. It is now open for you. There are no blocks. The energy is aligned. You are in the frequency of financial freedom. It is done. You've got this. Your financial freedom is activated. Can you feel it? Carry this energy with you and watch how your financial reality begins to shift. Welcome to the reality revolution.